My name is Ethan Cole, 37, born and raised in Boise, Idaho. I never believed life could break in a single moment until it did. For 12 years, I lived what I thought was a strong marriage. My wife, Hannah, was my anchor. My best friend since high school, Derek, was like a brother. We barbecued on Sundays, watched football together, camped in the Sawtooth Mountains, and believed nothing could ever poison the bond between us. But betrayal doesn't come like a storm. It starts like a quiet breeze, soft, harmless until you realize it's been carrying the smell of fire all along. It began when Hannah started staying late at work. She worked at a physical therapy clinic, and she claimed paperwork and difficult clients kept her longer. I trusted her. God, I trusted her more than I trusted myself. Meanwhile, Derek kept dropping by my house unannounced. He'd say he was checking in. He'd grab a beer, kick back on the couch, and ask questions about Hannah's schedule, questions I didn't find strange at first. Then the distance began, the coldness in her eyes, the excuses, the forced smiles. One night, she forgot to log out of her iPad. A message popped up. My heart froze as I saw the preview. I can't wait to hold you again. Last night wasn't enough. Demi world broke. My hands shook as I opened the thread. Pictures, messages, confessions, plans. My wife, my best friend. My entire life rewritten as a joke. When I confronted her, she didn't cry. She didn't deny it. She simply said, "Ethan, I'm sorry, but I'm not in love with you anymore." And then she walked out, with Derek. Just like that. But heartbreak burns into something far more dangerous when you've been humiliated, used, and tossed aside. It burns into revenge. The day after she left, I received a message from an unknown number. "If you want the full truth about Hannah and Derek, meet me tonight." The text came from a woman named Ava, who claimed she had something I needed to see. I didn't trust easily anymore, but pain turns into curiosity fast. We met at a diner outside Boise, bright neon lights, chrome tables, the smell of burnt coffee. She walked in with confidence, wearing a leather jacket and an expression that told me she'd been through fire too. She didn't waste time. "I used to date Derek," she said. My chest tightened. "Used to? He cheated on me, with multiple women, including your wife." She slid a folder across the table. Inside were photos, receipts, hotel bookings, conversations, and timestamps, months worth of evidence. "Their affair goes way back," Ava continued. "He didn't steal your wife because he loved her. Derek steals people because he hates seeing them happy. So why help me?" I asked. "Because men like him," she said, leaning in, "don't stop until someone stops them." That night, Ava and I formed an alliance, one built on shared betrayal. We talked for hours, planning, connecting dots, revealing patterns. Derek wasn't just cheating, he had been manipulating finances, stealing clients from his own workplace, and running side deals through Hannah's clinic. He ruined my life, but he was also ruining others. Ava smirked. "Let's take everything from him the same way he took everything from us." My anger found direction. Ava pulled out a USB drive. "There's one more file on here," she whispered. "Something that will completely destroy them if you're brave enough to use it." I opened the USB that night in my dark living room, the same living room Derek used to sit in while pretending to be my friend. Inside the drive were recordings, secret recordings, Hannah's voice, Derek's voice, talking about me, laughing at me. Planning how she'd drain our joint accounts before leaving. Every word scorched my chest, but there was more. Derek bragging about a legal side hustles. Insurance fraud under the table, cash. Client data leaks. I realized something crucial. I didn't just have a reason for revenge. I had the ammunition to destroy them both. Ava and I began to build a strategy, slow, precise, surgical. If Derek wanted to ruin my dignity, I'd ruin everything he cared about. His job. His reputation. His relationships. His future. Hannah wouldn't be spared either. But revenge isn't just a reaction, it's an art. The next morning, Ava called me in a panic. "Ethan, something's happened. You need to see this now." Ava drove me to the clinic where Hannah worked. The building was surrounded by flashing red and blue lights, police, ambulance, shocked faces everywhere. A man had been injured on the clinic staircase, seriously. But Ava whispered, "It wasn't an accident. Security footage showed Derek shoving the man after an argument. A patient, a vulnerable person. This wasn't cheating anymore. This was violence. Police were already investigating. But Derek knew how to manipulate the system. He was charming, persuasive, and always played the victim." Hannah backed him up. Ava clenched her jaw. "This is our chance. We take this incident, connect it with the proof you have, and we bury him." We met with a private investigator, then a lawyer, then the injured patient's family. Piece by piece, a legal storm began to form. And Derek had no idea. That night, Derek tried to call me. I let it ring. Then I saw his text, "We need to talk." It's about Hannah. When a betrayer reaches out, it's never to apologize. It's to protect themselves. Derek claimed Hannah was acting strange and he needed my help. The irony almost made me laugh, but I played along. He confessed that Hannah had grown distant even from him, and she was hiding something. Money withdrawals from accounts he didn't know existed. Suspicious calls, hidden receipts. Ava listened on speaker and mouthed, "They're turning on each other. Perfect." I fed Derek small pieces of information, carefully chosen lies mixed with truths, until he began doubting Hannah completely. He spiraled, fought with her, lost sleep. Meanwhile, Ava and I submitted the evidence to investigators anonymously. Derek's workplace launched an internal review. Clients stepped forward with complaints. His accident case went viral on local forums. His life began to crumble. And Hannah? She was realizing she'd left a loyal husband for a sinking ship. Revenge wasn't just happening. It was unfolding in layers. Then one night, Hannah showed up at my house, crying. Seeing Hannah on my porch felt unreal. She looked exhausted, scared, broken. "Ethan, I made a mistake," she whispered. "I should have never left you. Derek's hurting me, manipulating me. I don't feel safe. 12 years of love doesn't disappear easily, but pain changes you. I wanted the life we had back," she cried. "I want you back." I didn't even raise my voice. "Hannah, you didn't destroy our marriage. You destroyed the version of me who would have taken you back," she begged. She apologized. She collapsed on my doorstep. But I wasn't her safe harbor anymore. The next morning, police arrived at Derek's home with warrants: fraud, assault, data theft. When he tried to pin everything on Hannah, the investigators simply pulled up the recordings, the ones from the USB. He was trapped. Hannah was interrogated too. Her reputation shattered. And me? For the first time in months, I breathed. 3 days later, Ava called. "Ethan, Derek wants to see you in jail. He said it's urgent." I walked into the county jail with steady steps. Derek sat behind the glass, looking nothing like the man who once stole my wife. He was pale, shaking, desperate. "You did this," he growled. "You ruined my life." "No," I said calmly. "You ruined your own life. I just stopped letting you ruin mine." He slammed his fist against the glass. "You think you've won?" "I didn't come here to win," I said. "I came here to finish." I placed a single envelope on the counter. Inside were copies of every document, recording, and statement being processed by prosecutors. Derek froze. "This," I said, "is everything you built your life on. Lies, manipulation, destruction. Now it ends exactly where it was always heading." He broke down, completely. As I walked out of the jail, sunlight hit my face. Ava waited outside. "It's over," she said. "No," I replied with a small smile. "It's just the beginning. A new life, a new peace. A new Ethan Cole rebuilt from the ashes." My revenge wasn't about destroying them. It was about reclaiming myself.